Feliz Navidad. Pa, 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 pa. Feliz
Feliz
Navidad.
Navidad.
Pa, 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 pa. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Posthumously.
Well, they're not dead. Neither are we.
You don't know. Anything could happen before this goes out.
That's
Hello.
true.
What do you need?
Batteries again.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
What was it this time?
Screwdrivers.
Screwdrivers. Gotcha.
That time screwdrivers.
Probably to open up the compartment to put the batteries in.
Probably. Lots of things have little screws on now, I guess, to stop kids from eating the batteries.
It's true.
Because don't be doing that.
As is eating magnets. Bad for kids.
I already signed on to this. Oh, just go away.
I got a magnety game from Mike for Christmas. And it's brilliant. You throw like this string down that sets your play area.
Uh-huh.
And then you have these like rare earth, really strong magnets. And you have to place them one at a time, like around you. You take it in turns. And then if it snaps to another one, then you have to pick up the ones that have all grouped together. Because magnets.
That's pretty cool.
It's a good game. And it's really easy. You just sort of like, magnets. Right. Should we crack a beer and then talk about the wonderful things we got for Christmas? Why not? It's festive.
I think we need to talk about the beer.
Well, we do need to talk about those as well. And we should say that currently the worst thing in the world is Lost Guava.
Is Lost Guava. Lost like a guava. But let's just not put Lost Guava.
And the best thing in the world.
With Fort Lauderdale.
Start with Fort Lauderdale? All right. Yeah, best thing in the world is Wingman.
Wingman. It won the Advent Calendar contest.
It did. It did.
Only potential challenger would have been cold beer.
That's true. Though now the world has opened up. So rather than pitching just Brewdog beers against Wingman, it's now he has to fight on the field of everything. But today he has to fight on the field of two lovely beers.
Which is still Christmas beers. So they might be in with a...
So first up is Merry Christmas from Fort Lauderdale. It is a festive orange sour IPA, 5.2%.
I watched
about this.
Flight of the Navigator last night with my son, who
Excellent film.
And based in Fort Lauderdale.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
and if you watch it as an adult, because I loved it as a kid because I wanted to be the navigator and fly around in an alien spaceship.
Obviously, didn't we?
Which is the plot of the movie. There is an alien spaceship and only the boy can pilot it. But if you watch the film now, the security is really awful. Like
all NASA?
Yeah, all of that he does to infiltrate this secure NASA base where they've got an alien spaceship with completely unknown technology, as he hides in a little motorized robot thing which drives through a bunch of checkpoints.
Yeah.
But the checkpoints are manned by random security guards, like not security, just like random dudes in white shirts playing cards and really not paying much attention to anything.
Isn't he assisted by a very young Sarah Jessica Parker though?
She just gives him the robot, and puts the course in the robot that drives him there. But like, there's no extra layers. He gets in,
yeah,
and then there's no like locked doors or anything. He just like walks up.
Well, I probably assume, if it's a robot, it's probably fine because it's probably made.
He's not the robot at this point. He's just wandering around.
Oh, he's just wandering around.
And he just walked up to like there is no guard at the spaceship.
Right.
Done. There's a couple of dudes in an office again playing cards or looking at TV or something.
I remember there being like a load of polystyrene or polythene sheeting all around the spaceship.
There is lots of polythene sheeting, so they've done that.
Takes off, it all goes.
Oh.
Remind me why he's the only one who can fly it.
Because it goes around and it collects samples of species
including that little sort of
when it gets to the end.
Yeah.
And then as an experiment with him, they find out humans don't use most of their brains. Our brains.
It's true.
So as a little experiment, he dumps in all of the star charts to see if the rest of the brain can do something useful.
How much you can fill it up with.
Yeah, and it works just fine. But then the probe has an accident.
Oh, it gets zapped by like electric pylons or something.
Pylons, and it loses its own star charts.
Yeah.
But after it's dropped the boy off, why I didn't do a thumbs up. Fine. and then it needs to get the star charts back. But there was another issue. Normally, it goes back in time to drop people off the second it's taken them, so
Yeah.
they don't have ruined lives. But it discovered that humans are too vulnerable or something.
Oh yeah, because it turns out like the kid is his younger brother's like a proper grown up, isn't he? When he comes back.
Yeah, he's gone for 8 years.
Yeah. Does he get back to his own time in the end?
He does,
Yeah.
with surprisingly little issue. Like the robots all, you'll probably die. This is a terrible decision. You should just stay in the one timeline. He's gone, no, I want to go to where I belong.
We'll go back.
And they fly through a really cool, like hyperspace grid kind of thing, like in another dimension. And the extent of the torture of the boy is, and it gets dropped off.
My favorite line from that film is, "Do you leak?" Something like, "No, you leak," because he has a wee. And that's brilliant.
It does.
Also, just occurred to me, this is 8 years, right? That he goes. So he goes back.
Yeah.
When he was actually around, but Sarah Jessica Parker's character he meets in the future, right? His future. So when he goes back to his own time, is the Sarah Jessica Parker character kind of age appropriate, and therefore will they be able to hook up?
What I'm really curious about now is there's a girl that he's crushing on when he's young at the start of the movie.
Oh my god, that's sour.
It's very sour. But
Wow.
is that her?
Who's the girl he's crushing on? I don't remember that.
I think it's just a random girl in his class, but it would be awesome if that's actually.
If that turns out to be her.
Is there a missed plot hook here? Because it's not actually. If you go back and watch it, it's quite half low budget kind of movie. I love
remember
it.
the effects
Yeah.
at the time blowing me away when it does the whole.
The ship effects are still pretty good. Like they're okay. But a lot of it, like the sets and stuff, is the reason there wasn't more security and locked doors and stuff is because
couldn't afford anyone.
I think they had the money. Is the young girl?
It's really good, but it's quite like it's not in any way see-through, and it's quite dark. It's like unhealthy wee color.
It is. It's very hazy and cloudy.
It's sour, bald.
I do love it on here. It's a Christmas bit, but it's also got the Indiana Jones font for the Fort Lauderdale bit.
Oh, it does. Yeah. Oh, and there's an alligator with a Christmas hat on. That.
Just going back to the thing, it's not. I don't think it's clear if that young girl is actually SJP, but it would be awesome if it is. And yes, it does have an alligator with a hat. I'm halfway through the new indie because we don't get to watch films all the way through typically.
Apparently, it's quite bad.
I know, that's what I heard going into it. But I think because that set my expectations, I'm quite enjoying it.
Okay.
It's all right.
Just notice this can says roll can before opening on it. Presumably due to sediments and stuff.
It also says, Santa Jaws came to visit us with a sprinkle of seasonal magic to festivize Fort Lauderdale. It's like chewing on a bag of Christmas oranges in winter with an alligator.
That is exactly what it tastes like.
I really like it.
Isn't Fort Lauderdale where American kids go to go buck wild during spring break?
I thought they went to somewhere in Mexico.
Oh, the place just over the border in Mexico is what's it called? It's called Tijuana.
According to movies, which is how I know. I've been to America a fair amount, but never actually south.
Cross border.
I think the further south I've been is just Vegas, which isn't south.
Kind of south, right?
Oh, I think so. But yeah, Tijuana I thought was the place. I don't know anything about Fort Lauderdale, apart from there's a small secret NASA installation with horrific security.
I'm gonna find out. Fort Lauderdale. What did I say? Spring break. There we go. Fort Lauderdale, spring break. Oh yeah, no, it's a big spring break town. Big spring break town.
I think Vegas is a kind of southern state.
Well, Vegas is in Nevada, and
It is in
Nevada
Nevada.
is. I want to say Nevada's south of California.
It is, yeah.
Uh,
Oh, actually, no. It's east of California.
Damn, that is a lot of naked college kids.
I'm not searching
Wow.
for that on my corporate machine. Nope.
uh,
Let's talk more about the beer.
Yeah, let's find out more about the beer. All right, what's it called? It's called Merry Christmas by the brewing company's called Neon Raptor, which is pretty cool.
I like neon.
From Fort Lauderdale.
Lauderdale.
Lauderdales. Here we go. Okay. Oh, from the Neon Raptor online shop.
I also like on this can is it's an unlabeled steely. Well,
And
sorry, it's got a label but no print. It's just a label on a steel can.
Yeah. So you could peel this label off and it'd just be like a super cool space can.
And you can make a hobo stove.
Okay. Merry Christmas from Fort Lauderdale. Right.
Oh my gosh, it's actually got clementine in it.
The first thing I'm noticing is if I bought it direct from their website, which doesn't have any taxes because their website is also a UK-based website as well, it would have cost me half as much as it actually cost me. That's the first thing I'm seeing.
In the UK or in America?
It's got a UK price.
Because this is the product of the UK.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I assumed Neon Raptor was an American company.
Now I don't know.
Interesting.
Is it a British? I was totally
Let's find out.
American.
Let's see what Neon Raptor. Oh, if you go to about, their only about is code of conduct.
Best brewery in Nottingham.
Okay, there we go.
What
so
now?
the third-party reseller I bought it through, made quite the profit off of me.
Oh mate, they've got lots of very interesting cans that I wish to drink.
Let's see what I got. Ingredients for this are what you would expect in beer, and wheat because it's a bit wheaty, and oats and clementine, and there is
Cardamom.
Cardamom, which you wouldn't expect. Interesting.
I'm just distracted now by their shop because it looks wonderful.
Well, they've got a beer called Breakfast Club. Better be breakfast in a can. No, it's a fruited Hefeweizen.
T-Rex assist.
T-Rex assist.
Crimes Against Brewing with coffee, caramel, and almond in it. Oh, it's brilliant. The comet is coming.
They've got one called Random Access Memory.
8-bit pint glass. Yeah, they do.
Krampus Night. I like the look of this place. Might have to try some more of their beers.
Yeah, I agree. And they do hoodies and stuff. Oh, they do a Nintendo 64 style t-shirt.
Oh. Yeah, we like these people. We will try some more of their beers.
We will.
Anyway.
Hello, Theo. You can come in, it's fine. He can come in.
Come in, let's go.
He's gone.
Oh, well.
He's been grandparented.
What'd you get for Christmas, Carl?
You can come in.
Hey! Hello, little dude. How you doing, mate? Good? What did you get for Christmas, Theo?
A Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini. What, a real one?
Yeah.
Wow.
In
That's
case it
pretty
wasn't
cool.
coming across, that's this kind of household. Like,
Yeah.
you can afford just to drop a Lamborghini on a 3-year-old.
Yeah. And not even one of those kind of pedal ones or anything, like a full-size actual Lamborghini.
It's out on the drive. We had blocks fitted for the pedals. It's a long private drive, so you can drive up and down that.
Be fine.
All these things are true.
Fact. What else did you get, Theo?
A gun, laser gun.
Laser guns.
Laser guns.
Laser tag.
Ooh, nice.
They're really cool. I had a great time.
Laser bullets.
Shoots laser bullets.
Laser bullets. Well, it would be weird if a laser gun shot something that wasn't laser bullets.
And Santa bought me a town rocket toy and a squeaky Spidey.
Santa bought him a lot of toys and a squeezy Spider-Man.
Squeezy Spider-Man. I would have gone for Sweeties. That's what I was hearing. But
He got those too.
you get Sweeties as well. Yeah, yeah. You've got Spider-Man on your top, I think.
He also got this top.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, Sammy. Yeah.
Good top.
Spidey and Spin.
He say Feliz Navidad.
And he's Spidey back.
Ba, 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 ba. I love that song. That might be my favourite Christmas song. Navidad. Ba,
It's
ba,
got
ba.
one of the 2 acceptable Christa Berg songs as well. I quite like.
Jingle bells.
Oh no, his Christmas song is
Yeah. He's at 8. Yeah. Do you want to go play with other people now?
Of course, the other good Christa Berg song is not Lady in Red.
Oh, hells no. It's Don't Pay the Ferryman, which is like one of the best songs ever written.
Don't pay the ferryman.
Bum, bum, bum,
Don't even fix their price.
bum, bum.
Don't pay the ferryman till
Till
it
it gets you to the other side.
Tune.
Really
When I
a
was a
great.
kid, I used to get Chris Rea and Christa Berg mixed up quite a lot.
Now Chris Rea's a favourite of mine though. Just for Dancing with Strangers is one of my favourite albums ever. Like the rest, not too fast. But Dancing
Driving
with...
Home for Christmas. He's got a classic Christmas song.
I don't like that. I don't care for that. It's okay.
He can't wait to see those faces because it's been so long. And then there's other lyrics.
I like I'm Gonna Buy a Hat, which is also a Christmas song. And it's about terrible politicians bringing pain and suffering down on regular people
Does anyone buy a hat?
because he thinks it's going to rain.
Ah, okay. Okay. I see.
Anyway,
What'd you get? What'd you get for Christmas?
I've got some fancy Gore-Tex gloves for hiking.
Nice.
Got some packing cells and stuff that's ultralight because I like that. Got beer, got cheese. Got some nice Snowdonia cheese. A selection. Chocolate. What else do I get?
Sweet.
Other stuff. I got this really beautiful book, which I totally knew about.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
This is the book that we talked about on Christmas Eve, right?
uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But it's it wasn't a great page but it's full of ultra remastered pictures from the Apollo missions that someone's gone through. Okay, yeah, thumbs up. I also like it too.
That's very cool.
But it is a beautiful, heavy. It's proper hardback, heavy.
Proper tone. I've got a couple of big books. I've got we'll get. Oh, I've got,
You're like one of Hudson's. He got, you got your Marvel Encyclopedia out
yeah, that
the
didn't
other
work.
day. He's got like a still hardback, but like a half pint version of that.
Nice.
It's really sweet.
But it's more up to date than that one as well. Oh, a couple of coffee table books. I got this one,
Very cool.
which is lots of awesome Discworld pics. Loads of artwork, which is lovely. And then the other one I got was oh yeah, was this. This was very cool. It's a big old D&D thing, Lore and Legends. And it's got
the alternate artwork that you like.
I like the alternate artwork a lot, but it's got the book in it with all the kind of cool, interesting stuff about 5th Ed. And then it's also got like a secret little drawer in the thing, and it's got like maps and shiz in it. Yeah, yeah. Very cool. Big books.
Someone figured out that geeks have got money.
I know. That explains this.
That looks like it's being carried around still and hasn't been mounted yet.
No, not yet. I've got the mountain board thing. I haven't got around to putting it up yet. But unlike the other two, because as you know, I think you bought me one of them, didn't you? You went in on.
Went in. Yeah, not only the whole Geeks squad takes responsibility.
You guys got me Orcrist, and I've also got Glamdring. So completing the set of the swords found in the troll shops, Sting. But this one is sharp, unlike the other two, and I don't know why, because I don't think it's meant to be sharp. But this is like legitimately actually sharp. Like I can't run my finger along it.
Nice.
For some reason. Oh, cool though. And of the three, I think this is the one, come the zombie apocalypse, or the breakdown of humanity. It's probably the one I go for because it's quite wieldy and stabby.
It's like a sax. It's a long sax, nice size.
Yeah, it's like it's got good stabbing, good chopping, and I can swing it around in enclosed spaces. Unlike you wouldn't really want to do that with Glamdring because it's huge.
The elves really got nobbled. Who had those originally? No, you half sword a sword like Glamdring. You half sword it. You don't swing it. You hold it on the blade as well. You make it short.
You have to sort of wear a gauntlet to do that, though, right?
You should be wearing gloves if you're fighting with a sword anyway.
Gandalf wasn't.
If you're maintaining a sword, you won't typically sharpen, say, the bottom third.
Right.
You never hit anybody with that, so you can actually hold that as well. Makes it a lot more.
Gandalf didn't wear gauntlets though, or gloves. He just, well, I suppose he had magic. Just magicked his hands to not be.
He never got close enough to have to half sword it. But it's a legitimate thing. Half swording. You can Google it. It's long sword fighting. But all sword fighting really.
Nice.
But for when you're too close, you shoot your weapon and you're holding it. And it gives you all kinds of additional options and leverage and so on.
Orcrist is kind of a chopper. It's a lot shorter than Glamdring. Not a short Sting, obviously, but that's a cleaver. You could
Short sword.
It's a short sword, but it's only a single-bladed sword as well. It's not
That makes it more of a falchion, really. I think.
Yeah, it's only got it's got the flat back for the weight. It's quite cool.
Yeah. What's it called? Orcrist. Because in the books, it's the twin of Glamdring, isn't it? So I thought it was pretty much the same.
Yeah, they are meant to be the twins, and then Sting isn't, but it is by the same or similar maker, like the same craftsman or crafts house.
Jeff the Elf.
Jeff, yeah. Jeff the Elf Smith. You seem like you had some cool info then. I thought you were going to tell me something about it being the twin.
No. I'm tired and a little bit pre-drop.
Oh, yeah. Talk about tired. Jesus. Wow. You went quite light yesterday, by the sounds of it.
I also went to bed late and got about 6:30.
Whereas I really strapped on yesterday, like just booze.
I tell you what, I was sourced after the Elf and Jackhammer.
I think the Jackhammer did something beyond drunkenness, because that amount of alcohol shouldn't have made us pissed. But
it's I think it was the longer episode as well. Normally, because we were finishing shorter, you could pack anything in, and it hasn't really kicked in before the end of the ep. But because that was an hour long in the end, I felt the Jackhammer.
It was a very beefy beer.
Mm.
Not as beefy as the next beer we're drinking after this, though.
No, nor was it followed by a 5.2% tall boy.
No, it's true. It's true.
I think we should rate these as we go, because it gives us the beer. Because we don't have 3 words and stuff, do we?
We don't have any of that. No.
Is there can I read? Is there a description of Fort Lauderdale?
Other than what's on the side of the can, no. I'm looking at the list of beers we've got though, because we are only rating it against beers at the moment because it's only things that have been rated. I don't think we've had any comments on any of the videos suggesting things that we need to rate next year, so we might just have to make some shit up.
I think our viewer needs to step up and make some comments.
Speaking of viewers, I was looking at you can get analytics on YouTube.
I've got it on my phone. I've got it on my telephone.
Yeah, but have you right? Let me take you through some shit that seems weird to me. Okay, just open it up. So if you go to analytics and you go to audience actually. So
Right.
audience, yeah, okay. 100% of our audience is aged 35 to 44. Now, Mike, who is 53, was very surprised about this. Like, clearly you're not watching, you know. And then 100% of our viewers are male. And my wife and housemate were very surprised about that.
Well, as these are stats and analytics from the data company that's Google.
Oh, this is fact, right?
We can only assume that someone is secretly male.
I think
else
my wife might be rocking a hog.
Amazing at the top. Someone else is approximately 10 years younger than they claim to be. Which makes them, instead of looking pretty good and young for their age, makes them look like hell.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
You think?
Well, like, I'm pretty average looking for like 42-year-old. Like, okay. If I start claiming that I'm 52, people are like, ooh.
How long have we known Mike for? 20 years, something like that?
Me, I think it might be
18?
No, I haven't known him for 18 years. You might have done.
Yeah, I'm sure we started
When you lived in Oxford,
yeah,
in the outskirts.
it was on, and yeah,
Rising.
no, it wasn't. It was before Risinghurst. It was Grampont.
No, well, you did. I only met him in Risinghurst
Did you meet him in Risinghurst?
for D&D.
Well, that would have been 2006.
Here's another good one for you.
Okay.
Only 61% of viewers are in the United Kingdom.
Interesting.
So,
there was another one. There was another one. There was another really, really weird one. Oh, there it is. If you go to content and at the bottom, scroll along to YouTube search terms.
Maharashtra Ali.
Yes, 25% of all YouTube searches that lead to us is Mahershala Ali, who is the guy who is going to be Blade. He was in like Green Book and stuff.
I do like Blade.
Yeah, he's a very, very good actor. But
I think I like Maharashtra Ali as well. I think he's been good in all the things I saw him in.
I don't know why. If you're searching for that, why are we coming up?
Well, maybe because it was like some kind of predestination, because now we are talking about Mahershala Ali, who I think is good actor, wonderful guy, as far as I know, which is not personally in the slightest. Would I be happy for him to be Blade? Yeah, absolutely. Think he could be fun.
YouTube analytics cross temporal boundaries.
They knew we were going to get here at some point.
That's spooky, isn't it?
He's
already been Blade, actually, technically. He was in
Is he in a stinger for something?
Yeah, he was in the post credits at the end of the Eternals.
Oh, I remember. With
his face wasn't in it, but his voice was.
That's when Jon Snow is figuring out he's
whose name is
King Arthur or someone.
Black Knight, I think, something like that. Yeah, and the voice comes over saying, "Oh, you know so little about the ways of mysteriousness."
All right. Well, I hope anybody searching for Mahershala Ali got what they needed from this show.
I like to think they searched for him, found us instead, and are now a loyal and avid follower and subscriber. Because in a lot of ways, we're a lot like Mahershala Ali, I think.
I think I will add something here, right? So if you are a YouTuber and you're relying on the YouTube analytics that it gives you, as a pair of people making videos who know it's only their friends so far who have subscribed and watched, I can tell you the analytics are very, very wrong.
Yeah, they are shockingly bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unless they might be making it up.
Unless two of my best female friends, one of who I'm married to, are actually rocking a pair of hogs. which I'm not saying that's like definitely not the case, but I'm
Could be
sure I
in-
would have noticed.
It could be in cahoots.
Really?
Could be in cahoots. And one of them, I'm sure, deadlifts way more than I do. So
Oh no, Fletch.
not that I deadlift a lot. Let's be clear. It's not like a big challenge.
There's a lot about Fletch which is not I'm not trying to be offensive at all here, but she is quite manly in her mannerisms. She's very much one of the lads.
I think that's because she's Scottish.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be why. Yeah. And now she shaved her head. She looks like someone who'd stab you for a, you know, four pack of McEwen's or something. It's great.
Like 80% of Scots anyway.
And she is from Ayr, which is like Scotland, but with some extra Scotland on it.
Is that the place where the Glaswegians don't go?
Yeah, yeah. Well, unless they go in force.
It's a raiding party.
You want to go to Ayr? Fuck no, I don't want to go to Ayr.
We're doing a raiding party. They haven't got none. What are we going to raid? Fuck off.
There's nothing there.
They
Fucking
ate the
Ayr.
drugs already. They took them all.
The Vikings got there and they were like, no, we'll leave it. Oh,
Oh, the people of Ayr. I'd be sorry if you had the internet.
yeah. Apologies to all of you, but let's be honest, none of you are watching.
Soon, they're going to launch Channel 4, which is an additional TV channel broadcast for you all.
In Ayr, yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel bad.
What about Ayr?
I have no input about Ayr. I've never been there. I can't say bad things about Ayr.
Fletch tells me it's terrible. And I'm inclined to believe it. Anyway, where are we putting this beer? Where are we putting it?
I'm really, really enjoying it.
It's really tasty.
It is phenomenally tasty.
I love a sour. Love a sour.
It's gloriously sour as well. It's not like sweetness. It's not fake orange flavor. I think it apparently has real clementine in it, which is
It makes you do this face.
which I like.
Mm.
So my inclination is high.
I think it's
Also, from a cam perspective, which is very important to me,
Oh my god, the can.
Crazy Alligator and Indiana Jones font.
What's not to love? It's better than Silk Road.
Yeah,
It's better than Neon Dream.
it is.
Do we stop there?
Yeah.
Because it's a very cool can. And it's a very tasty beer.
It is a very cool one. It's a very tasty beer, very cool can.
But not enough to dethrone our top dog.
No.
Okay. So, put
Close.
it number 2.
On the way. It's on the way to it. I'm very happy for this to go in at number 2.
Right. Next one.
Well done, Neon Raptor. I will be placing an order just as soon as I recover from Christmas.
Bravo. I'm going to get a mixed case of some of your other crazy beers.
Yeah, because they all look amazing and insane.
And
Good
they've
job.
got swag as well. And we are suckers for swag.
Love the swag.
Love the swag. And of course, you know, should anyone from Neon Raptor end up watching this, you know, at any point in the future, and fancy sending us some freebies of your lovely beer and swag, we would have no problem with that.
They seem a bit like local business, small. I'm not sure I would want to push them for.
I wouldn't send it back. I wouldn't be like, no. I'll say nice things about basically anyone if they give me stuff.
I don't think that gives you credibility.
No, quite the opposite.
One of those when you're looking through the Amazon reviews to see if it really is a terrible piece of kit, which it probably is. And then someone's like, "This is amazing, it's wonderful. By the way, I got this free, so I was like, rate it."
There have been a number of times when I've been like, this thing is brilliant to all of you guys, but this is excellent. This is really, really good. Mostly computer games, stuff like that. And then I'll come back on like a week later going, actually, no, it's shit. Don't buy it. It's terrible. I was wrong.
Oh, there was the classic betrayal of what was the Vikings game.
The something of Midgard.
Yeah, Tribes of Midgard.
Tribes of Midgard. Yeah.
Which I had buckets of fun in. It wasn't bad at all. It was great fun. But the guy that sold it to us all, who
Mark.
he spoke about it for ages at length. Huge sales campaign in the geek group. lots of marketing, guerrilla marketing, overt marketing,
Yeah.
followed by an outright, I'm going to buy and play this.
Mhm.
Then
And so we all did. We all bought it.
everyone else bought it, played it, great time. I think he played it once with us.
I think he did buy it.
He
Maybe.
had it. What? I think he just didn't play with us, or he.
He's one of these people that they'll like say a new multiplayer game, a new co-op multiplayer game sort of thing comes out, and we'll all be like, yeah, we should definitely play that. And then maybe like the day after it comes out, we'll all jump online to play it. And Mark will have done like 3 playthroughs and have like maxed out his character and will know everything about the game somehow. No idea how.
We did have what were we playing? We were playing the zombies one.
Oh,
Back for Blood.
Yes, that's the one.
And I was playing Mike and Mark, and Mike likes to know the detail. He has questions.
Summers is a very detail-orientated person.
He believed that Mark had the information, which maybe
Mhm.
would have done. But it was like a whole stream of very detailed. What about this? What if I did that? What like? And it's like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Play the game, mate.
There you go. Just grab a gun, shoot some zombies.
Preferably in the head, you know. Jobs are good.
Job is good.
Right. This is a very
second
different colour. But this looks like a proper warming Christmas ale.
Is this Ellis VE Brewing?
I think it's elusive. Elusive.
Oh, there's a little lightning mark.
There's a little.
See if you can see it. Might be easier to see on the camera, maybe. Oh yeah, there you go. Huh.
Apparently, don't understand how cameras work because as you were zooming it in, then I went, "What?"
I did just prove my red-green color blindness right there. Because that little
It's green.
is very hard for me to see.
Yeah,
I can see all this green
but not that green.
with my regular eyes.
On the camera, weirdly, the rest of the word elusive kind of disappears. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it smells like Christmas.
It was quite a thick pour as well. Is it actually a barley wine or is it a beer?
It says barley wine. I think barley wine is a type of beer, though, right? Let's find out.
I don't know.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, wowzers. Wowzers, trousers. Oh, that's like a punch in the throat with a Christmas tree.
That's going to be a challenge to finish quickly.
Yep. Oh, and after a little while, you get like a hint of Christmas pud. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Really? It tastes like medicine.
That aftertaste is like burnt fruit.
No, it tastes like an actual cough syrup or something.
It's like burnt fruit and coal. I wouldn't say it necessarily tastes like a mince pie.
No, I wouldn't necessarily say it tastes good.
I like it. But not in a let's bang a can of it in what 10, 15 minutes.
I'm not happy about it in general. I'm not happy there's another 400 milliliters to go.
There we go. A barley wine is a strong English ale.
Well,
and this one is
at least I learned something.
This one is 8.5%. Bosh. Should we find out about it? Let's find out about this lovely beer. What's the brewery company called? Brewery company?
Elusive.
Elusive.
Oh, dear.
Brewing. Brewing. Here we go. Elusive Brewing. Mince pie barley wine. Here we go. Loaded with the fruit and spices found in everyone's favorite festive treat. This barley wine has decadent notes of candied orange and caramel with comforting spice and a warming finish. And Elusive Brewing are based in Finchampstead. No idea. Care to hazard a guess where Finchampstead is?
No, it rings a bell. Midlands.
I can give you a postcode. I think RG's Reading, right?
Oh, too right. I accidentally Googled it. Yeah, it's in Berkshire.
Oh, that's actually not too far away.
Actually, not too far away from Torres in the Wokingham borough.
Hmm.
I could go there and tell them to stop.
Just don't do it anymore. Stop it.
No, I'm genuinely not a fan of this.
Ooh. Although, go and have a look what other beers they do. All of their cans appear to be 8-bit.
I can walk there in 7 hours. So is oh no, probably not. But the Fort Lauderdale boys, Neon Raptor had a lot of 8-bits as well.
Got a beer called Oregon Trail, which I respect that for its.
Haven't we had that?
Have we had Oregon Trail?
I'm sure I've seen that.
Oh, it might have been one that we got from your friendly local beer shop.
We've been on the Oregon Trail. I'm absolutely convinced. Yeah, maybe we did get it from there.
They've also got one called Overdrive, which I used to love that game.
Marvin Yam's Pumpkin Coffee Porter.
Oh Christ! They've got one called Morris Man.
The Morris Men.
I have a serious problem with Morris, as you know.
That's it.
Oh, is this the thing that people shoot and then it goes?
It's a really cool little set from Smith's Toys. From his grandparents. Thank you, grandparents.
Smith's Toys. We love Smith's Toys. We
I love going to a proper toy shop.
Do you remember Geekfest 2? How much money we spent at Smith's Toys?
Oh, dear.
Geekfest 2 when we made the armory.
Actually, if we shoot the camera, I think I can see infrared.
Hiya!
Not seeing anything.
They have a filter over the CCD. But for cameras, you can do a thing where you mod it. You can remove the filter,
Mhm.
and then your camera becomes sensitive to infrared, and it can kind of see infrared illumination. It doesn't make it a heat camera, but if you have like an IR port, it makes it a kind of night vision.
Does that mean, I'm not sure what the use case for this would be, but could you have
Hiya!
it so that it can sense the IR at your end? So you could use a remote control, the boop, and then you could have like an IR repeater plugged in at the other end, so you could control someone else's TV.
No, because the thing on the other end isn't going to send out IR, is it?
No, it is. You plug in you get like an IR repeater. You plug it into your computer, and
What's the trigger from my? Yes.
So your camera
Fireball!
can receive IR signals, right? Because you've done the thing. So you go boop, and then your camera triggers my IR repeater to fire out an IR signal, and then you change my channel for some reason. Or just ask me, I'll change the channel. It's easy.
It's a very elaborate setup. Oh my gosh. Theo, do
Yeah,
you think you could shoot Uncle Sean a little bit less?
yeah.
Ceasefire.
No, you go ahead. You shoot. Yeah.
You've had like 3 or 4 magazines emptied into you. It's cauterized because it's a laser.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it wouldn't go, would it?
Off you go there. Go on. Go shoot Mummy and Hudson.
Yeah, go shoot the rest of your family.
I will need to go back to them fairly soon.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to finish this.
We have to, don't we?
Do we? That seems like a cruel and unusual punishment.
Should we start rating it while we drink it?
Yeah.
I love the can. It's got a pixel Santa and a pixel house. It's a little bit Minecrafty. It's got a cat, and the lanterns kind of look like decapitated witches' heads.
I do a little bit.
That is a lantern, and also a head.
I learned a very nice thing about witches today. Very interesting thing about witches today. From a YouTube short that was Neil deGrasse Tyson. So if it's not right,
Who?
you know, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Is it DeGrasse or DeGrassi?
It's deGrasse, isn't it? Or deGrasse. Anyway.
I don't know.
So him,
He's a grassy Tyson.
He's a
Yeah,
grassy-
Punch
but he
Tyson. He's a grassy. Sorry, carry on.
he taught me why cats are associated with witches.
Why?
Right, it's plague times. Plague is happening. Oh no, plague. And
Because they eat the rats and then you don't get sick?
yeah. So the plague is transmitted by the fleas, which is on the rats. And then if you don't have any rats and mice because your cat has ate all the rats and mice and chased them all off, then you don't get sick. And lots of women had cats, and so they didn't get. Some of them didn't get sick. The ones with cats didn't get sick as much. And then everyone was like, she's a witch burner because she didn't get sick. Because they were very into their witch burning in those days.
Huh.
And I was quite skeptical, but it's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He would never lie.
Nope.
And because he's an astrophysicist, he clearly has detailed knowledge of history.
And witches.
This is such a bad drink.
It's not the worst drink I've ever had.
Oh gosh, no.
And I imagine if you just had like a little third of a pint supper, like a little kind of, like
It's a novelty drink.
Yeah, like you'd kind of sip some port. If you had this instead, sipping this.
Yeah. It would be a little like a fancy beer, Belgian, maybe like a 250, 300 ml kind of serving.
Doesn't explain why it comes in a tall boy can.
Why is it in a tall boy?
Because just the very act of being in the tall boy suggests that this is a lovely, slightly less than a pint for your enjoyment.
I feel bad because I'm not suggesting it's like a bad brewery or anything like that.
I mean, we could go and have a look. It's not far. Once again as well, this is not a printed can. This is a black can with a label, which I
love
think
the can.
It might be the sign of like a smaller brewery.
Hold on. Underneath it, does it just say engine oil or something?
It's not a black can. Could be quite cool, actually.
I like the can. I like the art. I like the effort that went into making it. You tried to make a mince pie beer. I mean, realistically, that's never going to be good.
It's vegan friendly. Well, as friendly as it is to anyone else. Merry Christmas, Carl.
I feel it opened me up with some sweet, like gentle foreplay.
I got you loose. I got you loose as a goose.
This made me feel special.
Yeah. Made you feel
The only
loved.
man in the world.
Mhm.
Then you flopped out your big.
Yeah. And I just went hard with no concern whatsoever for whether you were enjoying it. I was just getting mine.
And I did this kind of face.
Yeah.
How far through are you?
I have about half of Mike's.
No, you don't. You can be precise. I've got the bottom tier of shapes.
I'm halfway through the middle tier of shapes.
Luther, catch up.
Oh.
It's bold. So I'm going to open the bidding for this as quite low.
I don't mind it. It's just not in this volume.
I'll tell you what it's better than.
What's better?
The roast in a gin.
Oh,
Christmas
shit, yeah. I've still got that. I mean, unsurprisingly, I've still got that.
Surprised that hasn't gone on the fire.
No one's voluntarily want to drink that. I don't want to spray it on the fire in case it summons demons.
It tastes like a roast Christmas dinner if it was made into crisp form, then chewed up, and then made into gin from the chewed up remnants of the crisps.
It tastes like a Christmas dinner that's already been through someone once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's someone else's Christmas dinner.
Yeah. It's a second-hand Christmas dinner gin. That's what it is.
Dear God.
It is very bad. It's a punishment gin, really.
So for this, it's a novelty, right? So it's not a mainstream drink.
Should we compare it with other dark, stouty type beers? Because we've got a couple on there.
I would rather have a tall boy of Lost Luck.
No, really?
I'm not going to pitch it under the Lost Lager. I will pitch it under Elvis Juice, and I will put it under Speedbird, I think.
I can't let you do that to Speedbird because your true feelings for BA. I don't think you mean what you just said. I think you're being overly generous to British Airways.
I'll be completely open and share. I felt that you quite liked the Speedbird drink as a beer, and that was a little concession to the fact that the Speedbird beer is actually quite nice. And what hurts it for me is the collaboration.
It's pretty inoffensive, although I have been screwed in a no lube dry entry kind of way by BA a couple of times also. So I was with you on that.
Well, where would you place it, sir?
It's definitely below Elvis Juice for me. I'd put it between Speedbird and Elvis Juice.
Fine, I can agree with that.
Cool.
I feel bad because it's another cool local small brewery. The can is awesome. Love the can. It's definitely we made this for Christmas. You should have. This is a sharer. This is a sharing portion. So
This is a halfy. Yeah.
If I just had 220 of this, they'd be like, "Whoa, that was cheeky," but it's done now.
I think some of their other beers, they actually sound like they might be quite good. Like they've got a West Coast IPA, they've got an American Red. I love a red ale. Oh, I mean it's called Level Up, so it's got to be good.
They've got Zoltar the Mystic Golden Ale. I like golden ales quite a lot.
Ooh. They've got a double chocolate dry stout. Now I know you're not into sweets for beers, but how do you feel about chocolate?
No,
No.
I prefer a stouty stout.
We didn't get any sweetie beers in the Brewdog. I've just realised.
We didn't. Thank you,
No.
Rude. I mean, you did kick us in the balls 3 times with Lost Lager.
Would you rather have had Lost Lager or sweetie beers?
I really want a tin of Portents of Doom.
Where's that one?
Black IPA. What's a black IPA?
Brewdog do one of them.
It's on the first page, I think.
So I've gone into beers. Oh no, sorry, I should go into shop. I shouldn't go to shop. There's Dick Orland shop.
Lay all your glug on me. A spiced cranberry red ale.
Lay your glue on me.
That'd either be amazing, or another one that I don't want 440 mils of.
There's a Cascadian Dark Ale. Oh, that's the black IPA you were looking at, right? Shadow of the Beast.
Portents of Doom I was looking at.
Oh, interesting. There's one called Rock Leopard.
What was the game? Was it just Shadow of the Beast?
Yeah, Shadow of the Beast. It was the side scroller where you could turn into like a bear and a gargoyle and something else.
It was like one of the games that everyone had on their Mega Drive.
I think originally it was Master System. It was like old as balls.
Yeah, I think that was Shadow of the Beast 2 or something.
Yeah.
It was ported to the Mega Drive. Was it 3? Was it Shadow 3? No, Shadow of the Beast 3? Or I don't know. But it was a pretty cool game. You'd punch people as a human, then you power up and turn into a werewolf or something and punch things some more.
Well, that was it. You could be a werewolf. Wait, was the werewolf like the bear one, or was that a separate one? I remember there was the gargoyle flying one.
Was that too?
I can't remember what else you could turn into. Good game.
It was fun. It was a fun game.
I've just paid for and downloaded. It wasn't even a freebie. A golf game because I quite like my golf games. Like a bit of golf. I started playing GTA 5 again because it's come up. It's on free on the PS5, the PlayStation thing now. And I realised I was just spending all my time at the golf course, playing golf. So I thought, let's get a golf game.
It's like our friend Mike, who's basically just looking for a fishing simulator wrapped up in another game, so he can pretend he's playing another game, when really all he wants to do is play fishing simulator.
I'm sort of with him on that. There's something about it's the difference between if you actually just get a fishing sim where the whole point is to fish, then what are you really fishing for, really, other than to fish?
Play Minecraft with us because there's fishing in the Minecraft.
That's what's cool, though, right? Because if you play a game that you fish, but then fishing has another point outside of fishing. Like, I used to love fishing in World of Warcraft because it meant I could catch stuff to make like cool feats to buff me in fights.
I guess. I feel like he's lying to himself.
And now I'm a bit worried that if I just play a golf game that's just golf, it's not going to do it for me because I can't then stop playing golf, get in my car and go and run over a prostitute, which...
Might find out you're a golfer.
Ooh.
I'm still sad none of you all played Bus Simulator with me.
Bus Simulator?
Bus Simulator is like 4 or 5-way multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah. And you can either drive buses or just be a passenger or just walk around town.
I'm almost certain you never tried to sell that to me because I'm in.
We got to play an evening of getting drunk and just playing Bus Simulator. And you can be...
Hell yeah.
You can be the driver. Someone else can be the conductor getting tickets.
Oh, you know another sim that we all need to play together? That is also now free on PlayStation Plus. Power Wash Simulator.
Hudson loves that. He's
It's
all over
amazing.
that.
Love
That
it.
has multiplayer too, right?
It does, yeah. You can do a multiplayer. You can set up your own like cleaning crew, your own cleaning company, which is just brilliant.
I'm going to need to go in a moment.
How are you doing? Oh yeah. Should we just do it?
Fine, as much. Sure.
Cheers. Oh.
Bottoms up.
Mm.
I love the Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to leave
This
it
is
on a
great.
positive growth mindset, look into the future, wonderful things, Fort Lauderdale.
If
More.
you do get some more of this, order it directly from their website because whoever I ordered it from screwed me.
Because it's a British beer.
Yeah, I thought it's like some kind of cool import and I was getting a deal. Turns out, no. Absolutely dry humped by this company.
On that note,
Well, I'll see you, I don't know, in the new year at some point. And then we will be into what will presumably be our ongoing format. That will be the
we'll
norm.
do a weekly new rating format.
Yeah,
Send
yeah.
us an idea of what to rate, or we'll just make up some shit.
We'll just
And I'll see you in 2 days for Baldur's Gate.
Yes, 2 days. Okay, sweet. Wait, I've forgotten what day it is because we're in the Merineum and time is soup.
Today is Tuesday, and I know that because if I just look here, it says Tuesday.
Right.
Not because no.
Thursday then. Oh, we're at Sarah's mum's on Thursday. I don't know when we're getting back. But if we're back in time, Baldur's Gate.
Remote play.
I could do remote play, couldn't I?
I mean, if you don't turn up, we'll run the band. It's fine.
That's true. That's true. Sweet. All right. Well, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll see everyone else in the new year.
Merry Christmas. Peace out. Bye.